This is amazing, and this is what it would look like to have a house made of transparent wood. Transparent wood. Scientists invent biodegradable material that could replace plastic. Isn't that magnificent? A team of researchers searched for safe, sustainable, and biodegradable alternatives to plastics, presented a new type of transparent material at the American Chemical Society ACS Spring Meeting, ACS Spring 2025 in San Diego, California. Unlike previous transparent wood designs that sacrifice some biodegradability for strength by including certain types of plastics, the team said its eco-friendly see-through material is made with all natural components. One version included nanowires, which also makes the new material electrically conductive. The team is currently exploring methods of increasing materials transparency without sacrificing other benefits. Potential applications for the plastic alternative include electronic device screens, wearable sensors, coating on solar cells, and transparent wood windows. Transparent aluminum meet transparent wood. In the science fiction world of Star Trek, Commander-in-Chief Engineer Montgomery Scotty passed along and possibly invented the formula for a heavy-duty glass replacement called transparent aluminum. In the non-fiction 21st century, most commercial and industrial transparent materials are made of glass or plastics. While the first has some recyclability depending on its type, plastics have become one of the Earth's most invasive, harmful, and toxic substances. Several new studies are also hunting for ways to recycle plastics, including using enhanced plastic degrading bacteria, plastic eating superworms, and swarms of plastic hunting micro-robots that can remove some of the smallest pieces of plastic from the environment. Unfortunately, scientists are also looking for inventive, safer, and more eco-friendly alternatives. And now, Bharat Barua, a professor of chemistry in Kenshaw State University, has presented his team's efforts to create a non-toxic, fully biodegradable, transparent wood made from all natural materials. The search that began in a workshop and ended in a vacuum chamber. In a statement announcing the team's research and upcoming presentation, Barua said his woodworking hobby led him to research efforts to create transparent wood. He quickly discovered that successfully creating transparent wood materials were enhanced with epoxy, a type of a plastic, to increase its strength, sacrificing some biodegradability. The professor decided he should see if there were better alternatives. In a modern day, plastic is everywhere, including our devices that we carry around, and it's probably when we reach the end of the device's life, it's not biodegradable, Baru explained. So I asked, what if we can create something that's natural and biodegradable instead? Barua's next inspiration came from his childhood home of Assam in northwestern India, where several buildings made from natural materials before modern-day cement were still standing after centuries. Those masons, the researcher explained, created a rudimentary but surprisingly resilient cement made of sand, egg whites, and sticky rice. Sand, egg whites, and sticky rice. Barua immediately wondered if the same type of mix could be his transparent wood strengthening answer. After enlisting Ridham Raval, a Kenshaw State undergraduate student, to help the duo set a vacuum chamber, sodium sulfite, sodium hydroxide, and bleach to remove lignin and hemicellulose, two of the wood's three components, from a sample of balsa wood. What remained was a paper-like layer of cellulose filled with tiny pores. And instead of refilling the pores with epoxy, the team soaked the cellular layer in a mixture of egg whites and rice extract. A curing agent called diethylentriamine was also added to keep the atrial see-through. Importantly, the team says that the amounts of various chemicals and reagents used in the process were small enough to present a danger to the environment. According to the team's statement, they were left with semi-transparent slices of wood that were durable and flexible. To test their new transparent wood's potential viability as a replacement for plastics and glass, the team renovated a birdhouse, turning it into a tiny insulated home with only one window, and next the team placed a temperature sensor inside the birdhouse and placed the pair under a heat lamp. And following several tests, the team found that the temperature inside the house was between 9 and 11 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 5 to 6 degrees Celsius, cooler when a transparent wood window was used instead of a glass one. The researchers say the results suggest that their new material could serve as an energy-efficient alternative to glass in windows. Isn't that great? You can even use them instead of glass. Now, another test involved incorporating silver nanowires into certain transparent wood samples. While these types of wires are not biodegradable, the researchers believe that finding an alternative material that can also enable electrical conductivity could open up several applications, including wearable sensors or coatings for solar cells. Barua says his team hopes to conduct experiments using other conductive materials like graphene to maintain their fully natural transparent woods. The team is also focused on efforts to keep costs down for commercial viability, as an example to young researchers facing the challenges of securing research funding. Barua said, "I want to send a message to my undergraduate students that you can do interesting research without spending thousands of dollars." And this is from Christopher Plain, science fiction fantasy novelist, head science writer at The Debrief. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.